Kaya tagal. Ah, yeah.
Hugo Cooker is no more. All the welcome waits to watch their loans back in Sid's place. Smiling down on him like that.
We have stories from Hugo Sir Drake's fan and fallen.
Stories.
I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
ये बातें ऐसे नहीं आता.
This could be bad. Even better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. I'm not leaving you behind again.
Dream of it.
अब ऐसे भी कौन सा काम है इतना?
Word in the world is movement since it's taken away. She's been giving you a free run. If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
Ah,
I...
the scent.
Why work?
One must instead.
पता है स्टोरी सुना अपनी.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Kandarian War of Independence in
God of
849.
Thunder.
The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873.
Odin तो बाप है ना
Wheresoever
वो
his
थॉर
armies
का.
fought,
Loki और
Odin
थॉर
was
का.
found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed
इसकी
shows
लाइन गाय
not
निकल
the
रही है, मतलब
faintest
गाय मर रही
interest
है.
in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
एक बात समझ नहीं है पापा चुरा बस स्पिरिट चुरा रहा है क्या चुरा रहा है?
In
क्योंकि
summary, I know not to attempt. I know only that.
King Barnabas.
But there is no. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first Indeed, he is. Well, the people of the hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Consider it the price.
I've never known you to be so.
What can I say?
I suppose we are.
तो ये मैं कह रहा था कि अगर पावर चुरा सकता है तो इसका मतलब जो उनकी स्पिरिट है आइकन जो भी कहते हैं उसे वो भी इसके पास ही है इसके अंदर या फिर सिर्फ पावर चुरा सकता है उसको बुला नहीं सकता है अपने उनके स्पिरिट को. कंफ्यूजिंग बात. ये भी हो सकता है कि ये स्पिरिट
Well,
Nothing is. It's true.
good.
मेरे को सिर्फ सामान दिखा तो तू काम के लिए है बस.
Is it business?
यस
Or
बिजनेस.
play?
बहुत पैसा है मेरे पास.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Blackwood, no. Durini, I'll try to them.
मेरे को बात करनी है तेरे से. आगे मिली जाएगी कभी ना कभी. देखा जाएगा तो आगे मिलेगी.
Clive? No. Aye. And with good there shall be...
All right, really.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It does.
Thank you.
Hippocrates, I need to know what he is.
Alas, not even.
But I...
Alas, it seems to others he reveals naught. We see only
A breaker of...
whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power. I know
मतलब
not.
कॉन्शियस है इसके
But
पावर
until I do,
ईथर की अपनी कॉन्शियस है तो उल्टी में बुलाता है
Thank you.
मतलब ये कहना चाहता है कि अल्टीमा की जो
See
अल्टीमा
if
है
Otto
ना
has anything else for me.
वो ना ईथर जो यूज करता है माना जाता है जो पावर यूज करते हैं ये वही है मैन्युफैक्चरेशन कॉन्शियस बनाती है
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
वरी रैट क्या क्या नाम है यार
Imogen?
I'll give no. Well, she's been very.
ये कैश क्वेस्ट देता है
Clive! Quick look.
ओ नाइस सबकी क्वेस्ट बता देगा ये 2 क्वेस्ट आ रखी
Think you
है
can help?
ऑफलाइन निकलूंगा
I'm telling you, it's true.
Welcome home, Cid.
We're seeing troops of us here.
Editors started reading books that don't have any.
भाई सब फाइनली मिल गया इधर से जाना मतलब नीचे है फाइनली भाई बहुत टाइम बाद मिला और पहली बार आया हूँ यहाँ पे तो मैं
If I don't come up with something
अरे
soon,
ये लड़की याद आया इंटरेक्शन होगी है यहाँ से हमारी यहाँ पे जाना पड़ेगा
I'm going to visit Cid.
Sorry, I've got to get this thing.
And
वो शिप
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which I may have already, but the stack's a bit more involved. So, thing is, I'll come and see my dad though. When... Good old Clive. Our open. First things first. The stack will be made up of. There's the plating here, the helm over the top, and the shield.
मुझे बता दे बस क्या क्या चाहिए मैं एक बार मिल जाऊँगा मैं समझे क्या काम
full suit of armor then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the. I've got the distro.
लिस्ट दे बस मेरे को सामान तो कहीं से उठा के ले आऊँ
I can't make head nor tail of them.
बैकट्रॉन अपना ब्लैकस्मिथ। अब कैसे जाना है, कहाँ से जाना है, मैं भूल जाता हूँ यार रास्ता। यहाँ से चलते हैं।
It hasn't been.
अब तो स्माइल कर रही थी वो बंद, इश्क कह रहा है स्माइल नहीं करती, अब तो स्माइल कर रही थी वो, जो भी है। तो भाई चीज़ आ रहा है ब्लैकस्मिथ।
She said,
भाई ये काम तो वो भी कर सकती थी और कोई और बंदा भी कर सकता था, नहीं
I'll
हमसे
leave
करवाना
pickup
है।
right.
भी फ्री बैठे हैं।
So still,
And
it's like it's this plate in. That means we just there's this, as for the rest of this. Well,
Right then.
I'll make him on.
चलो भैया सामान ले लो इसको।
fragment crystals.
gather the necessary materials।
Drake's fang is gone.
अब कहाँ जाना है, कहाँ मिलेगा? सामान कहाँ मिलेगा, यही मिलेगा क्या?
Otto,
Where do we? As an
You
यार सामान पहले से था क्या? हो सकता है भाई, मैं खरीदता रहता हूँ। ओके, कहीं और जाना है हमें। चलो भाई जल्दी जल्दी एक मिशन पूरा करना है मेरे को। एक एक्शन
looks like I
चाहिए।
found the river. Now where's Otto?
होगा यार। डायमंड सॉर्ड के लिए मुझे कुछ और चाहिए, कहाँ से लाऊं? कहीं कोई बेच नहीं रहा क्या?
Thanks, Gal.
But well,
सामान बता दो कहाँ पर है, मैं फटाफट ले आऊँगा। क्या करना है? नाइस, भाव ऐसे ही। ये रहा है यहाँ पे। हाँ
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
तेरे को कैसे पता स्टार डस्ट है? देख तो पहली बार देख रहा है यार। और कोई फाइट करनी है और ऊपर होगी शायद। नीचे ये एक और यहीं पर आसपास ही होगी शायद। ये नहीं तो वो मैं कुत्ता। एक ये भी हाँ छुपा के रखी है।
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
चलो भाई पास से कम हो जाए तेरा। इतनी सी तो है।
more than me. Put it on 8 o'clock.
ये क्या तो ज़्यादा है। हाँ कितनी चाहिए थी? एक तो चाहिए थी।
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoiled little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Cid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Get
Oh.
over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts, put them back on their feet, gave them something worth fighting for.
अरे भैया मेरे को नहीं जानना, मेरे को सिर्फ आगे बढ़ाओ, मेरे को ये बताओ क्या हुआ आगे, क्या होने वाला है, कौन से 2 मिनट मिलेंगे
I'll see
मेरे
you
को?
back.
Oh, but
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
चलो भाई।
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
do it again sometime, huh?
I'll make for a taste thing.
चल लेवल अप हो गई इस बहाने, वो 500 एबिलिटी पॉइंट मिले हैं।
Suppose we'd better be getting.
Give us.
भाई यार डायमंड सब बना दे मेरी प्लीज। हट यार, नहीं बनवाएगा ये, बनाएगा मतलब। जो भी है चलो भाई आगे चले।
Editors started reading books that
हमारा
don't
से एक
have
ही
any
डाउनलोड है,
images in.
तुम्हारे पास क्रिएटर से बन दिए ना तुम्हें डायलॉग एक से ज़्यादा। सैड।
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be
Excellent. The heck for this?
salvage. I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken in.
What's her name?
हिलाना
Oh, Cid,
He-
is
जो भी है वो बस नाम है, मैंने
here
कुछ
you
नहीं
see
कहा।
excess heat now. This Auric and why?
You can make.
It's
I see. But that.
जल्दी करो यार, मेरे को जल्दी से एक्शन देखना है और तुम में से ये चपरासी वाले काम करवा रहे हो। कहाँ जाना है? कब इधर चले? तो यार वाइट चाहिए वाइट वाइब्रेंट दे दो उसे मार के देखो पोशन मिला है फायदा नहीं है बस
Time to fight.
कहाँ पर है वो बस मार चुक रहा हूँ क्वेस्ट किया जैसी हट यार शिजाना कैसे आ गए यहाँ पे मेरे से पहले कैसे आ गए ड्रैगन आ जाए यार ब्लड लिमिट से क्या करना है चेहरे को इधर देखना ओ किसी किचन में ले रखा है कब
Anybody home?
पूछ रहा है बदतमीज था कहाँ कुत्ता है अरे ये आसान
This
है
must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
आजा तू आजा आजा आजा
No.
एक बार में बताओ ये वाला भी करने का मेरा भाई ये ले भाई ये ले भाई ये ले लेवल अप बहुत जल्दी लेवल अप हो रही है अब तो इस वाले सर में एक भी पोशन नहीं गया
The things I do for
Cid!
क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट आई ऑफ वॉरियर देखते क्या कौन सा नेकलेस मिला है चलो भाई बातें करते चले उससे मिट से बताओ मिट को रिपोर्ट पैक करो बच्ची है वो मानता उसका दिमाग तेज है तब भी किसी और को भेज दे भाई अपने आप करेगा भाई सिद्ध को अपनी ना हवा बनानी पड़ेगी अपने छोटे को बीच में वरना तो ऐसे ही समझेंगे तेरे को चल भाई तेरी मर्जी तेरी जिंदगी
Mid.
Excellent. Right. The point which is
Well, I know.
can you...
Right.
करना क्या है अब तेरी क्या कहाँ पर है हटे यार मैं नहीं कर रहा इतना बड़ा वाला मिशन ये सेट हो जाएगा सीधा हम वहाँ पे आ जाएंगे स्पॉन पॉइंट पर वहीं से चल पड़ेंगे और घूमना पड़ता है ना ये तो बहुत बड़ा चौका सा ले रखा है हेड और मतलब इंडिविजुअल चाहिए है
I'll park for you left.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will
would that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
हल्का मजबूत मतलब
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the record.
Perhaps. It is not a different material she requires.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home, and yet...
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice over. I see.
Early Gregorian histories, before the dragoons tamed the worms and...
So if we could read...
It might be a... I shall speak to... If you with the knowledge...
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're...
कुछ तो कर रहा है इसने को पता नहीं तब जाती है पीछे
So you need a hand?
We do. I'll be... Come again.
Oh, what?
Thank you.
मैंने पूछी जाना कहाँ वाला है इधर ही है अरे इधर ही जाना है भाई एक बार बातें पूरी कर दिया करना मेरी
Very well.
इसे जीरो
So
पूछा
then,
था
what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of...
Why are you? Oh,
Though the... So... No.
is that?
Oh,
भाई तू दोबारा पूछो मैं इसलिए जाता है यार अगर पावर देखते
You
हैं
two enjoy yourselves.
you too, Talia.
तारजा को ले जाना चाहिए था कोई ना जिल को ले जाएंगे अपनी
Now, where's Jill?
Let's talk. How the hell is anyone supposed to...
All anyone ever wants.
Fresh cuts! Come up! You'll not find a goose pippin in the bush.
Why don't we...
All right.
How about you look? I'll find the other.
अलग अलग होने वाला है वैसे फर्क नहीं पड़ता भाई काम कर ले थोड़ा सा
They sell everything here at the market. Finding garlic and pepper, that's what...
अच्छा खुद नहीं कर सकती मेरे से काम करवाएगी
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes.
ये भी बेचता है
Keep fighting the good fight.
Buy, sell, or be gone. And
नाइस
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
भाई वो काम धंधा नहीं कर रही खड़ी हुई वहीं पर अभी तक यहाँ से वहाँ पे गई है
Did you...
I did.
Garlic and pepper? Now all that remains is for Hippocrates to somehow turn... But before we head back... Thank you.
It does. Just be. Do you remember?
How could I forget? Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. Wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Is there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was,
I
yes.
want to buy but
Sort of.
भाई मेरे
Molly
से
in the
पूछ लो
kitchen's told me about a place that sells particularly
थोड़ी
good
सी
pies.
नहीं वाली
Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalind. Would you...
अरे हो गया तुम्हारा
No.
या उसे ले जाना चाहिए था
Is it wrong of me to...
No, this is how long we can.
अब ले दूसरे बच्चे को ले जाना चाहिए था यार वो बातें हो गई कि
Well, I need to give these ingredients. I'll see you at that. I will.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
अरे यार बोर हो गया फाइट चाहिए मेरे को तुम्हारा हो गया एक तो ये और काम नहीं हो सकता ही है और ये मैं तुम्हें साथ चलियो हो जाएगी देर से कर रहा हूँ
Well, Aikman,
You can...
What about
work.
Thank you.
Right there, of course. Oh, and thank you.
अरे हो गई इसमें जा यार
A shame. I was enjoying playing when both the shielding and the moon dew are ready. Followed, perhaps.
Leave it to me. Thank you.
फाइनली हो गई ठीक है
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
इसके भी क्वेश्चन खत्म नहीं होगी शर्त लगा दूँ
I went up to give some breeze to the chocobo. Mid hasn't been.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
So, you'll be pleased to know,
You found something for...
in a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew us. He's supervising the construction.
Brilliant.
And then
Right then.
I
Let's
don't
start
know,
working
I
out
think
how to
I
bolt
know.
all these to the black.
You know,
Dis-
same dip. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the...
शिप भी बन जाएगी सम ऑफ टाइम लेटर कितना टाइम पर वो बन गई शिप
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you. That's one. Oh, the Enterprise has.
you don't mean.
Now they've got a finished one to work off. My.
Good luck to... Right, I'm off to...
दिमाग खराब फिर खत्म कर दूँ मैं बता रहा हूँ परेशान मत कर
Nothing. Thinking about the search. So
एरन बना रखा
that's what she
मेरे
was meant. But now I don't. I want people to
को
sail
चपरासी
up.
तेरी
Oh, and I'll...
Or a suit sod up.
Are you sure about this?
Something tell
He'd be...
you.
I won't.
Right. There's just. I.
तो नौकर बैठा हूँ तो हम तेरा करता रहूँगा दूसरों से करवा ले यार पता है तो इम्पोर्टेंट काम कर रही है तब भी
Mid told me she was building a
तो
ship.
प्लस साइन वो करने का है सामान मिलेगा इधर।
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
ओए
You earned this.
2 और बच्चे हैं बस।
Best of luck out there, Cid.
पहले मैं वो कर रहा हूँ जैसी।
All right, mate, no nonsense. Like we choose.
बातें करते रहो भाई सबसे।
Is that the thing Tomes held?
You in it? Forgot it.
Thanks. What tidings, Uncle? Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
अच्छा भरोसा ना है तोड़ के आप लगाते हैं यहाँ पे।
So,
It's weapon.
just anyway, what?
Government just
Oh, gee,
तू बस आ। Finally नहीं पहले यहाँ पे ले लूँ। Cid Legacy। ओ तबाही मचा देना इधर तो उधर से यहाँ पे आए थे फिर। ये ब्लैंच है। तू गया नहीं है हमारे अंकल के साथ? ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट सब जाएगा। बोरो करना है तेरे को 2-3 दिन के लिए।
Well, Cid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
it's a pity the Phoenix can't be in 2 places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning
And then
and an end.
तो भाई
So we must live while we have the chance. Not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
Fight for freedom।
May we join you?
I think देगा। ग्रैंडमा भी आई है।
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Thank you। कुछ काम कर रही हो? सप्लाई पे कुछ काम करेगा मैं आंटी से।
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it was never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
एक ही बचा है.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You let me go with them. Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Oh, fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
चलो भैया आगे चलें.
Do you see that, Cid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.